Hi, Mary in the Mountains here to show you a little bit about what I've learned on the Silhouette Cameo 3, or the Cameo Silhouette 3. And I've just had it for like 3 weeks. I've learned a lot from YouTube videos. I've learned a lot from asking questions. And I'm really satisfied with this machine. And I decided to do a little bit of a review and kind of like a review slash I'm going to show you a little bit about what I've learned, so it maybe help somebody. So anyways, let's come around here and dive right on in and let's get started. I'm going to show you step by step of how I get images, and images that I do not have to pay for. Woo! We don't like to have to pay for everything. So anyways, you come to the search bar, and this is just how mine is, and you type in whatever it is. This time I'm going to do a wolf silhouette, because I'm just going to do this because it won't be wasted. One of my kids likes wolves. So, it won't be wasted. And I'm going to see if I can't pass this off to my kid for him to hold it, where I can do what I need to do. Yeah, right here. Okay. So, anyway, so I'm gonna go to images where I'll be able to see better. And this is the one I like, right? You like that one? Okay, so I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to save it as, and it'll come up, and then I just save there. It's telling me I already have it because I've already done this. We've done like 3 videos, and every time we do, I have a younger child that'll come in hollering stuff. So, he needs this or he needs that. So, we're just going to pretend like we saved that because I showed you the steps. And now, I'm going to go to my little handy dandy folder down here. And I'm going to, I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go to pictures. And we're in our camper all crunched up here, but we're making it work. So, it's okay with us. Alright, so open with Silhouette Studio, and I'm going to drop that bad boy in there. And it's going to think for a minute. This is going to come up, Silhouette Studio 4.1, and it's going to load in a minute. This is the program. It's really awesome. There's still a lot I've got to learn. A lot to learn, but I've learned so much in just a short amount of time. I've made some really cool t-shirts and all kind of cool little knick-knack stuff. So I like the size of that. Okay, I'm going to show you how to trace this picture and make it to where this cool snazzy machine will cut this image, even though it is came from the internet. It's just a picture. So I'm going to click on this little, they say it's a butterfly. It looks like toast to me. I don't care what you call it. Just click that. And when you click it, this is going to pop up. We're going to click on select trace area right there. We're just going to click that. And then this snazzy little beam, and it's going to light up. And after that, I'm going to select at the bottom, I'm going to select trace. And I'm trying to make sure I don't skip any steps, because when I first started, there was a lot of people helping me. But some of the stuff I didn't know. Like the trace thing. I didn't know where it was. I didn't know nothing about a butterfly toast, nothing. And I didn't know where trace was. So, I hope that that'll help somebody. Now, I'm just going to move the woofy around. And I'm going to hit send. But that sends it to where I can see it. It's not actually cutting. The machine is not connected. But this is what the image will look like whenever. And you can zoom in if you like. I'll show you. If you zoom in, you can see it a little more clearer. I don't need to, because I know that my machine's going to cut this wolf out just fine. Alright, we're going to go on to the next step. And that's turning this snazzy machine on. This is my Cameo Silhouette 3. Let's open her up. And this is where the blade goes. Make sure you have it down all the way. Make sure you push this little thing. Make sure you push it in when you install your blades. Okay, it has a drawer right under here, and that'll help support your mat. And also, you can keep your little tools and things to organize a little. And so there's a display screen here, and there is the turn on button is right in here. So I'm just gonna mash that, and as soon as I do, Silhouette comes to life. Okay, so I also have already connected my USB cords from this machine to my laptop so that it can think together. This says load and unload. So this is all ready. So what I'm going to go to is I'm going to get my mat ready. And normally, let me show you. Okay, I mean, my mat looks ridiculous. It's all cut up. It's, but it's sticky. It's not as sticky as, this is just like the first mat I ever got, and I use it still. I have new mats, but I haven't took them. I'm waiting till I need to take it out. But this is how I store it. It has this sheet that protects it, keeps it sticky or whatever, keeps stuff from sticking to it. So you just take that right off and put it to the side. Don't throw it away because you're gonna need it. And I've already used some of this vinyl, but I'm gonna use the scrap piece because there's plenty still on it. And I'm going to, it's crooked. We don't want it crooked. So I'm going to line it up. And as you can see, normally we would do from this side with the arrow, but I have cutting through that side. It does not hurt. It's the same thing from this side. So if you're just starting out, you will do the side with the arrow. But I've messed mine up. And like I said, I have a new mat, but I like this one. I mean, whatever works, right? And I still don't have it lined up. We're going to get it here in a minute. Okay. This is my first YouTube video, by the way. This is my first YouTube video, so bear with me. My kid's helping me because I don't know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this mat in here. And I'm going to hit load. Alright, and it's going to load it right in, right? I just hit load, and it's saying, you may send job from the software or select one of the following actions. So it has a USB. I haven't tried that, and a few other things, but I haven't needed to do that because I use it with my program. So, and this fed in crooked, so we're just going to unload, and then I'm going to hit load, and it and I'm gonna unload. Let me make sure that this gets in here properly, because if it's not loaded properly, like if it's crooked or anything, it will not cut right. Okay, so I have this snugly in there, and I'm gonna go here back to my studio, and I'm going to check and make sure that I got it, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna check and make sure that my settings for my vinyl is vinyl gloss, because I have glossy vinyl this time. But if you're using anything else, like, you need to make sure and check what material you're using. And the auto blade needs to be, you need to make sure that's done. Make sure about that, because that's how, I forgot to do that, and I went from cutting HTV to regular vinyl, and that's how it got cut through my mat. My daggone mat got cut. So, but I'm sure there's gonna, I mean, if it happens, it happens, no big deal. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on send. Okay. And I'm going to click on send. And when I do, it's going to start. And it's working. And what the auto blade is doing now is getting to the setting that the auto blade tells it to. The blade to be. That's what all the clicking was. It's cutting now. and I can see that it's cutting nicely. It's a little noisy. I'm sure you can hear it. It's a little noisy, but not too terribly bad. So now it's saying that it spit it out, so I guess it's done. It's saying working, and then it's going to come up to where I can unload. So that's what I'm going to do. Then it unloads it, and then we're going to be back at this workspace over here. Sorry. Okay. Just hold it right there for me, buddy. Alright, so I'm going to take this. Make sure you take it off of your mat before you try to cut it, because you cut through your mat. Now, let me round my tools up. I have a razor blade knife thing, and I have a weeding tool that I'm going to need. But I'm not sure if, can they see in the camera how it cut out? I can see where I need to cut, so I'm just going to make a cut whereas I don't waste all of this vinyl, and that I can put this to the side, right? And then I'm going to what they call weed, but this usually works better, this tool. So I'm going to weed this out. That's what they call this, and that's something. And I just stick it to my table. This table I bought especially for this cameo project, so I don't really care if it, as you can tell, I've just cut on it and everything okay, so I want to get all of the little pieces that need to be weeded, which this was kind of a simple one. It didn't have a lot. Let me see. Can y'all see it? How cool is a wolf? So we can put it up there. And just like that, we have a silver wolf. Alright, so I hope that y'all learn from this video. I hope it's not too long. Maybe I can learn to shorten it up a little bit. There will be more to come. Excuse my messiness. But this is the Silhouette Cameo 3. Subscribe at the bottom, okay? Don't forget to do that, because I will. And like it up, okay? Make sure to do that. I will be posting more videos with the help of my really awesome smart kid. And maybe we can help y'all learn what I've learned and share the stuff. So, bye!